Good morning. Welcome to the Wichita Police Department Interwatch, Tuesday, September the 19th. A little bit warmer today. Yesterday was kind of football weather. Today maybe going to the pool weather. But it is also Talk Like a Pirate Day. So I challenge our media partners to maybe do a lighthearted story today as a pirate. Judging by the reaction, I say that's a no. Anyway, let's get to our business. A little more serious business today. We have a couple of cases we're asking for the community to help us on. They're both aggravated robberies. One's an attempt aggravated robbery. The other one's an aggravated robbery. And then we have a domestic violence case I'm going to speak about. And then a couple other advisories. One update advisory on a DUI check lane coming up excuse me, this Friday. And also Shocks, Cops, Fire, and Kids. Just a reminder about that event coming up this Saturday as well. So first case, going to be case number 64699. This is the attempted aggravated robbery. Occurred in the 700 block of North Tyler at the Burger King about 11:45 last night. On Monday, September 18th, approximately 11:45, officers were dispatched to an armed robbery in progress at the Burger King in the 700 block of North Tyler. When officers arrived, they made contact with a 56-year-old female. Employees stated that an unknown suspect had walked up to the drive-thru of the business and was asking or wanted a drink. The employee stated she opened the drive-thru window, and a second suspect then walked up next to the first suspect and pointed possibly a shotgun at her and demanded money. The employee stated that she fled back into the business, and the suspects fled the scene on foot. Fortunately, there were no cases in this case, and there was no monetary loss as well. Suspects are going to be, the first suspect that walked up to the window and asked for the drink is an unknown black male, 15 to 16 years old, approximately 5'6" to 5'8", and he was wearing a white shirt and blue jeans. The second suspect, also an unknown black male, 15 to 16 years old, about the same stature, 5'6" to 5'8", was wearing a blue shirt and blue jeans. So we're asking if anybody has any information on this case, any additional information, please call our detectives 268-4407 or Crime Stoppers at 267-2111 and help us gather more information in regards to this case.
And again, the first suspect just simply asked for a drink and then...
Yeah, the suspect approached the drive-thru window on foot, was asking for a drink. And when the window opened, that's when the second suspect stepped up next to this first suspect. Yep. All right, the second case is going to be an aggravated robbery. Occurred at the famous Footwear on West Kellogg, 6700 West Kellogg, last night at approximately 8 p.m. Case number 64662. 64662. Monday, September 18th, approximately 8 p.m., officers dispatched to an armed robbery in progress, or excuse me, an armed robbery call at the famous Footwear in the 6700 block of West Kellogg. When they arrived, they made contact with a 37-year-old female employee. And she stated that an unknown suspect had entered the store, pointed a black handgun at her, and was demanding money. Money was then taken from the business, and the suspect fled the store on a green BMX-style bicycle. Fortunately, there were no injuries in this case as well. Suspect's going to be an unknown black male, 17 to 20 years of age. Was wearing a black hoodie with gray camo style sleeves, and it had the letters TRKFT. I'll do that again, TRKFT across the front of the black hoodie. He was wearing a red t-shirt under this hoodie and had khaki cargo shorts with a red belt, gray shoes, and also was carrying a red backpack during this incident. So again, we ask if anybody has any information on this case. If they saw something, witnessed something suspicious, or have any information in regards to this, please call us. Again, detectives at 268-4407 or Crime Stoppers at 267-2111.
Charlie, it was 8 p.m. Was the store still open?
I don't know the hours of the store, but he was able to enter the store, so I'm going to say yes.
Other customers in the store?
Not to my knowledge. Third case I want to talk about, just a domestic violence case that occurred last night. I had several media inquiries about this case this morning, so I'm going to cover it today. Case number 64611 occurred in the 2900 block of North Market about 5 p.m. last night. Monday, September 18th, approximately 5 p.m., officers responded to a domestic violence call at a residence in the 2900 block of North Market. A 41-year-old female and also a 45-year-old male reside at the residence together. Upon arrival, officers made contact with the 41-year-old female victim, who had stated that an argument had ensued between her and her boyfriend, when she was then punched several times, kicked, choked to unconsciousness, and struck with a golf club. The victim was treated on scene by EMS, and the suspect was taken into custody without incident and booked into jail for criminal damage to property and attempted first-degree murder. Drugs are also believed to be a factor in this investigation. And some important information we'd like to put out is that if anybody is concerned about a friend or family member or a loved one that is involved in a volatile relationship, to always call 911. You can always call 911 for assistance, police assistance, or you can contact the YWCA Women's Crisis Center hotline, and that number is 316-267-7233. But definitely speak up and say something so that that individual can get the assistance they need. And those are a couple of resources. Again, 911 or the Women's Crisis Center hotline at 267-7233 are a couple of good resources to help get assistance in those difficult situations.
Charlie, did someone call in this situation?
911 was called. I'm not sure who the person was that actually called, but officers did respond in regards to this.
Do we know, so the woman did not call?
I don't know. I don't know specifically who called 911, but 911 was notified.
She was punched.
Yeah, she was punched several times, kicked, choked to unconsciousness, and also struck with a golf club.
No. Was she unconscious when police arrived?
No.
Were they the only two home?
I'd have to check into that. If they were the only two home, or if there was anybody that witnessed it. There were two that were involved. I'd have to check into if anybody else was in the house.
And when you say that drugs are believed to be a factor, does that mean that, do you believe that he was under
Correct.
the influence?
Yep, we believe that possibly, due to our investigation at this point. That it could be a factor in this investigation, right.
Do we know what kind of drugs, Charlie?
I'm not going to get into the details of that at this point because it's nothing that's confirmed. It's just something that we believe could be possibly involved.
Prior history between these two? Of domestic violence?
That I don't know. If there's prior history, could be. I'd have to look into that specifically. I didn't look up that information this morning. Anything else on that case? Okay. A couple things. Just a DUI checkpoint. Obviously, traffic safety for those that work, visit, or come to our community, live in our community, is something that's a high priority with the Wichita Police Department. In regards to this, the Wichita Police Department will be conducting a sobriety checkpoint on Friday, September 22nd, 2017. This will occur from 11 p.m. to Saturday, September 23rd, 2017 at 3 a.m. Checkpoint will be held here in Wichita, Kansas. Officers will briefly stop the motorist, check their driver's license, proof of insurance, and seatbelt usage. The motorists who are not in compliance or suspected to be under the influence of alcohol and or drugs will be detained for further investigation. It is anticipated the average motorist will not experience any excessive delay at the checkpoint, and this checkpoint is in coordination with the Kansas Highway Patrol, Sedgwick County Sheriff's Department, Sedgwick County Emergency Management Services, and the Kansas DUI Victims Center. So we do encourage everybody, if you are going to go out at any night and partake in any type of alcoholic beverage, to please have a designated driver or contact a transportation service such as Uber or Lyft or a taxi service to get to and from your destination safely. Not only for yourself, but for others traveling on the road as well. All right, last thing, just coming up Saturday, September 23rd, again, Shocks, Cops, Fire, and Kids from 10 to 3:30. WSU, Charles Koch Arena. Registration will start at 9. It is a free event, only limited to the first 150 youth. It's from 3rd through 8th grade. So this is a flyer. I will post this again on our Facebook page. Bless you. I will post this again on our Facebook page and Twitter, so everybody will have this information. It has been posted previously. And I will include in my post on Facebook this link, as this is just a, what I post is a JPEG, so you can't click on the link. But I'll make sure I have the link available, so you can just click on that link to register. Again, a great event to come out, meet shockers, meet police officers, firefighters, and other kids that live in the community, and it's a great time to come together and build relationships. Any other questions about that or anything else we covered today?
Domestic violence victim?
Yes, sir.
She was treated at the scene, not hospitalized?
She was not taken by an ambulance to the hospital. I don't know if family took her later or something like that, but EMS was on scene and did check her out. So I just want to verify that EMS was called out there.
More on that one. Do you know
Sure.
what the fight was about?
It initially had started about some furniture. Yeah, something about some furniture is what kind of initiated that initial argument.
Was it he wanted furniture from her? Or?
Well, I'm not going to get into all the specifics. Again, we're as far as it just occurred over some furniture initially. And now, was there anything else? Any other factors? I don't have all the listed detailed information, but an argument ensued is the basic information. Anything else? All right, it's going to be warm today. Hope everybody has a great Tuesday. And if you need us, call us.